Hello and good morning to all. We're here today at the home of cricket, Lords. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Certainly a good toss to win. You would have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there are a lot of runs in this pitch.
So the players are making their way out now. It's a fantastic atmosphere. These are the moments as a player you never get tired of. And there should be plenty of runs on offer, so expect some fireworks. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Drilled that one away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged it. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Invincibles are 6 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Going with spin now.
The new bowler into the attack for London Spirit.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Lenning muscles that away flat and hard and 4 more.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Sharma over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Eight runs added in that over. The Invincibles, 14 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Knight shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Knight, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
End of the 4th over. The Oval Invincibles are now 2-1.
For that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Harris coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
But it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the nursery end. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Wong is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Knight, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicked it. Was quick onto that in the infield. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
It's been absolute dominance by the batters this power play. Bowlers have had no real answers.
Now 2-1.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The London Spirit.
Lovely cover drive. It's straight to the extra cover fielder. Huge. That has flown.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Cuts that off well in the infield. Six runs added in the over. The Invincibles are 48 for 1.
End of the 7th over. The Oval Invincibles are now on 48 for 1.
Sharma back into the attack.
Bowler into the attack.
Lanning watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Straight to the fielder.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. The Invincibles are 56 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Harris, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Swept away but finds the fielder. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Ten runs added there. The Invincibles are 66 for 1.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Got their weight forward, the head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Wow! Power off the front foot, goes all the way.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Knight coming back into the attack.
The London Spirit.
No. Terrible shot. Nearly gets the edge. Knight with a great delivery there. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over, 2 runs added. The Invincibles are 82 for 1.
End of the 11th over. The overall Invincibles are now on 82 for 1.
Glenn, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
London Spirit.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls.
Lanning watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. The Invincibles, 101 for 1.
Are now on 1 for 1.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Oh my, that's racing away.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Doesn't beat the infield. Goes for it, over cover and away it goes. Oh, all the way for 6. That's all class you're watching right there.
Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Dean, the spinner, coming into the attack. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nicely played. Runs 1. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Invincibles are 124 for 1.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
End of the 14th over. The overall Invincibles are now 124 for 1.
Harris back on now.
Into the attack.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Four runs added in that over. The Invincibles are 128 for 1. Wong coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Second dead ball now. Well, that's the third dead ball in a row, and the batter looks to be getting a tad annoyed at this.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
That flew to the boundary. This innings is building nicely and now closing in on a half-century.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That'll be a dead ball.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Wong pulls out. Dead ball. Wong comes up short again. Not sure if they felt a niggle in their knee or that's twice in a row now. Massive outside edge.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. And caught. That's just superb. Caught right on the boundary.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Wong will be happy that's finally over. Truly dreadful bowling and time for some fielding changes in the deep, methinks. Sharma into the attack now from the pavilion end. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Knight, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. And too good. That is huge.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. He was quick onto that in the infield. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Dean from the nursery end. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Capsey loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
That's the over. The Invincibles, 167 for 2.
End of the 17th over. The overall Invincibles are now on 167 for 2. Place Harris, the new bowler, into the attack.
Beats the field with a great shot.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily. Lovely bit of batting, brings up a brilliant 100. They've been in total control and made the bowlers work hard since ball 1. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Straight to the fielder. Oh well, don't even bother running.
The delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to get the boundary.
End of the 18th over. the Oval Invincibles are now on 4 for 2.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Into the attack, the London Spirit.
How will the bowler respond?
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Lenning has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the 20th over. The Oval Invincibles are now 200.
Dean given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Huge edge. Needs a direct hit. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
End of the 20th over.
And the innings comes to an end. The Spirit will need 221 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Cap coming in.
The Invincibles with a massive shout. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Nearly gets the edge. Cap with a great delivery there. Redmayne ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. No. Terrible shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. One from it. The Spirit are 1 for 1. Wellington from the nursery end. Redmayne, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Gone. Caught. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Caught, and that's stuck. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
The London Spirit. Please give her a round of applause.
On that nicely, good defence. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. That over could have really sealed this game. Losing 2 wickets in 1 over in this format is tough to recover from. Cap coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. And caught. That's just superb. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Wow, that's missed the lot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Misses everything. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
The Spirit weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
That's the end.
Farrant, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the nursery end.
The new bowler into the attack for the Oval Invincibles.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Good pick up, big chance.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
The power play's completed. Run rate is hovering at a good pace, but they need to find more in the middle overs if they want to have a chance of chasing this total down.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling, and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going, and will head back disappointed.
Number 8, the London Spirit.
Huge. That has flown.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Capsey has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Going with pace now.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Trouble. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
That's the over. The Spirit 70 for 7.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Gardner from the pavilion end. Good catch, out.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Doesn't beat the infield. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Capsey has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Oh, fantastic catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Cuts that off well in the infield. A great over, no runs conceded, a wicket as well, putting enormous pressure on the batters. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
Into the attack for the Oval Invincibles.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Could be close. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Gone, great catch, safe pair of hands to get the win.
The Invincibles get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.